Okay, it is noisy out here, but it's cold and it's still sunny. So I thought now would be the best time to come out and test the Terracotta. It's like a chimney heater, I guess you call it. So it is 38 degrees in here. It's actually 36 outside. So on a side note, that rain barrel, oops, sorry, sideways. That rain barrel is full. I'm hoping the overflow is going into that one. So what I'm going to do is, it is loud in here, sorry. But I know when I got a infrared thermometer gun from Amazon, it got delivered today. So let's see if it shows a temperature in here. Yeah, 39.6. So I'm going to actually try that. 39.2. So we will see what that ends up being. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 4 candles in there for now. And then we'll see. I brought some warm tea. I'm just going to piddle out here for a little bit, and Jean's going to come out in a little bit. We're going to take care of the goats, so they're in the hut right now, but we'll just see what it is before it gets totally dark. So I'll be back in a bit. Oh, and these were just 4 white candles I got from the dollar store, so they were, what, $1.25. So I think I might trim the wick to the 1/4 inch like you're supposed to. These are super cold. So, and then I'll get them set up and then I'll show you. Okay. Have all 4 lit. I'm gonna wait for them to set their flame. There we go. You can tell mice have been in here. Darn it. So, okay, now I'm gonna put the terracotta pot on and just wait. I'm hoping that's enough airflow under there. I just put the lid on. See if they went out. Nope, they're still going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna check it after 5 minutes just to see what it's doing. It is flat dumping outside. Sounds like a freight train coming through here. Oh, and I decided to not get rid of this because I remembered that when I bought it, I knew I was going to be hooking it up to the flash fish to help with that. So what I'll end up doing is raising these up. I'll put them on 2x4s or something, or I'll have to put them on something taller than that so they're closer, so that they're just right under. And then these are going to have the other setup that Jean's going to help me with this weekend. So I just wanted to see what this was going to end up doing. So I don't think it's made any difference yet. There's no way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's no way that's increased 20 degrees. Let's see what it's like out here. Let's see. That's still saying 39. And you can see my breath. Well, let's see. 52.5. There's no way. Huh. Let me see. Oh, you know what? It does have a little bit of warmth to it. I mean, it's not Like, holy smokes warm, but it's warmer than what it was when I first... Huh, that's got some warmth to it. That actually has some really good warmth to it right there. Wow, okay, well, I'll give it a few more minutes. Okay, I've been just standing here enjoying my coffee or tea, but I mean, this is getting pretty toasty. Even just in the few minutes. I mean, I predict in, say, 15 minutes, I'm not going to be able to touch the top of this. And it's pretty warm. And then I'll do the gun. I just did it, but even this is warmed up. So I did the laser on this, and I did the laser on this because there's such a huge difference. So that's what it was just a couple minutes ago. Let's see where it's at right now. So that's the bottom. See, there's almost to the top. Now I'm gonna do, yeah, it's pretty warm. So this was 39 degrees just 15 minutes ago before I lit the candles. So, and it's dumping. Sorry guys, it's loud, but so that's promising. I was hoping, because it's so cold in here, that that's not registering, but I was hoping that that would register. That's still at 39, so at least it's not going lower. Still see my breath. So this is just an experiment, just to show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show just for the folks at home, or just show. So this is facing the ground, 39 degrees. This is facing just the pot, towards the top. 74.3. Let's see. Towards the bottom of the pot. 46. So that's a couple inches above the ground. So that's what, 7 degrees warmer than the actual ground. And then here's the very top. 117. Let's see. There you go, 131. That's right in the center. So that's pretty impressive to me. So I'm going to go shut down the chickens, and I'm going to go in the house for a little bit because a watch pot never boils. So the next time I come out here, it'll probably be dark. But I'm going to keep this going. If anything knocks them over, those candles are so low that they'll just get snuffed out. So there's nothing in here that can knock them over. So yeah, next time I come out here, it'll probably be dark. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, it's about an hour and a half later, and it's still 39 degrees in here. It's cold, but it's not. I haven't even done the temperature on that yet. I want to see if I can even touch it. I mean, that's hot. I mean, I can touch it, but that's warm. And it is warmer, like right here. I mean, I can feel, like earlier I couldn't, but this is radiating some heat. So let's see what the gun says. You're gonna have to excuse the shadows. Let's see. Oh. So I'm gonna turn it on. And then, so that's at the middle. That's at the top. And that's kind of the edge. 136. And then let's see what this air is. I'm going to do the air kind of right next to it. 35.6. I don't know about that. Let's do above it because it's radiating up. 36.3. 41.4. So it's been an hour and a half. I would like for it to be, if it could get 50 just in this area, that would be awesome. So I may need to get a second one. If that's what I need to do, that's fine. I think that terracotta pot was $29. So I think it was, so for all of this, including the saucer and the candles, just under $40. I don't know how those candles are going to last. I am going to let them go through the night. And we can see the glow down there. So, but yeah, that's definitely, see, that's 140. It was pretty, I could touch it, but I wouldn't want to keep my hand on there too long. So, anyways, I might pick this back up in the morning. I'm going to let it go all night. See what the, see if the candles will last all night, first of all. I'll probably get up, I come out here about, or I get up about 6:30 and then take Poppy to the bathroom. So I might pop out here at 6:30 to see if the candles are still burning. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So sorry it's dark, but I will see you guys in the morning and see what we're like in here. Good morning, guys. It's 6 o'clock the next morning. It's 36 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Let's see. Oops, lights just went out. Hold on. Sorry, the lights went out. I had to turn on a little flashlight. You know, it's not horrible in here, but I think it is. It's still 39 in here. Let's see what this is registering. You can see the glow from under there. I know it's dark, but just use your imagination. Let's see. So that's 94. And then let's see what the lid is. I can't see. Yeah. 121. Let's see what the center is. 124. Let's see what the ambient temperature is right here. I'm just doing it off to the side where because this is where the trays are. 32. Yeah. I don't know that that's going to be sufficient. So in a little bit when it gets lighter, I'm going to share some thoughts. One of them being, I'll just wait till it gets lighter. But anyways, I'll share some ideas I might have to make this different. So I'm also going to see how much they've went down. I'm touching it right now. Hold on just a second. So the candles have went down about by half. I'm going to take the pot off and I'll show you. And then because it's dark in here, I did exactly what, well, at least I know what will happen. So I knocked them over and 2 of them went out, but they're about half. So, and those terracotta pots are a little bit heavier than I thought, and it was a little warm. So anyways, I'm going to blow these candles out, and then like I said, when it gets light, I'm going to be out here today starting seeds, so I will let you know my thoughts when I come out here later. So see you in a little bit. Okay, it is now morning. Well, it's now light, I should say. So yeah, you saw the, I would call it, I guess, a fail. But I'm going to try something else. And I've ordered something from Amazon that should be here tomorrow. So tomorrow I can give this a try. What I'm thinking is I need to isolate the heat that's coming off there. I'm not wanting to technically heat the whole greenhouse. I'm wanting to heat where the seeds are. So what I'm going to do, and I was trying to think of the best way to do this and the most inexpensive for me anyways, is I'm going to turn the camera on and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, or what I'm thinking about trying. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing is moving this contraption up here. I don't want to get rid of this space, but I mean, I did build a second shelf for a reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this contraption. You can see where I knocked over the candle. And which is weird because they just burned differently. Look at how they burned. Well, that's just how it goes. I'm going to put that contraption up here. And then I'm going to take, you know, those prepper, they're like emergency blankets. They look like a big old tinfoil sleeping bag. They're made out of mylar, I guess. They're like $1 a piece. I bought like a 20 pack. I'm going to take 3 of them, I think, apart. And I'm going to basically enclose this whole thing. I'm going to come from this side around so I can get in there. And I'm going to, I need to make something like a cage so the mice can't get in there too. So I'm going to work on that. But before I put any seedlings in there, I'm going to try this. I'm going to mylar it. Still have the lights hooked up. Jean's going to show me how to do that because you have to do it with like a quad battery. So I have a kitty that's wanting in. Kitty. And I'm going to trap the heat in there. And I think that might work. So I'm not going to start seeds today because the pepper seeds need heat to germinate. So I would need my heat mat. And that is hooked up to the contraption Jean's going to show me. So because I don't have a heat source in there, I don't want to kill the seedlings before they even germinate. So I'm just going to wait till tomorrow when the mylar comes, and that'll be part 2. So I'm calling part 1 a failure because it did not heat up this area enough that would keep those alive. So the next video will show me setting up the mylar. It's basically like an aluminum reflector. It's to keep stuff in. Oh, and I'm gonna lay one down on which will be the bottom of this bench up above, which then in essence should heat that up. And I might get some like aluminum pan or like cheap from the Dollar Tree, like cookie sheets, and use those as like heat mats for up there. And then I may have to like drape one across there and then just roll it up all during the day. Otherwise I'll cook whatever's in there if we start getting some nicer days. So that's my plan. So stay tuned for that video. I'll title it like part 2 or something. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And I hope you guys learn from me showing you if I'm doing something wrong. I'm just trying it. I've never done anything like this before. I have watched a bazillion YouTube videos. And one guy was saying this wouldn't work at all because the candle only has so much energy. But that energy is going into clay, which does radiate heat. And it does. And the heat gun did show that. So that part wasn't a failure. Heating up this whole space, that's the part that failed. So that's the part we need to work on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. If you do have comments, please keep them nice. I'm just trying and I'm doing new things. It might not be for everybody, but this is a homesteading channel. So if this type of stuff isn't for you, you don't have to watch it. My titles, they are not clickbait. They do show stuff in them that's in the title. And I do tons of stuff. The canning, cooking, decorating, cottagecore, all of that. So you'll see that in titles. So if you don't want to watch something like this, then you don't have to, okay? So just remember to always be kind and do what makes you happy. Thanks, guys. Bye.